Darling, um, what are you doing down there? Laundry? You've been doing laundry all day and it's getting nighttime. You want to come up? Mm-hmm. Oh, what do you mean you forgot what time it is? Yeah, it's almost dusk. I knew any time I get you deeply enthralled in Baldur's Gate, you go ham and lose track of time. Well, what do you mean that's just plain devious? I wanted to have a little bit more time with you this evening. Baby? Oh, really? Well, I was hoping you'd spend the night tonight. You have been doing for the past well, you didn't do it a couple nights ago and last night, but I was hoping tonight. What? What do you mean you got to be getting home? What do you mean don't come down here to see you? You know with the snap of my fingers I can make you pop up here. You know that, right? Just a little. Oh, look at you, you fuzzy, delicious man. Oh, goodness. No, this is what I thought you were. You see, I kept finding dog hairs that didn't match my little Bernedoodle in and around and about. And I was wondering where they were coming from. And then I started finding them all over your clothes. So then I started thinking maybe you're cheating on me with some she-wolf. And I started trying to hunt her down. And when I couldn't find anyone in your remote sphere, I got the inkling that maybe you're the dog man that I'm after. And I'm right. I'm right, baby. Look at you. Why are you so embarrassed? Baby. What? What do you mean other girls don't like the fact that you're a werewolf? Baby, I have no problem with it. Those muscles, those, well, there's a little extra special something in your very happy disco stick that'll make me out. What? And then those teepees and those eyes. Well, those eyes are staying the same apparently, which I've always been in love with your eyes. Baby, I have no problem with this at all. Well, I tried to bring up the topic I talked about full moon dates, and I talked about, silver, and I talked about, hating vampires and all kinds of what's my widgets. And it didn't seem like you were picking up while I was laying down. I said, you're American. We should go travel to, Paris or London, and you weren't catching their movies. American Werewolf in Paris, London. No, got you. Okay, well, I was just saying that I would much rather, I even told you, I'd much rather have a hairy guy than I would like someone who glitters whenever the sun comes out. Baby, why do you keep trying to turn away? Why would I ever reject you for being who you are? I don't care if you became 300 pounds or you shrank down and had no muscles whatsoever. I don't care if you were to tell me that you were a supervillain. I don't care if you told me that you just want to stay at home all day and play video games and you don't want to do anything with your life just as long as I get to have you in mine. Oh, I figured you were probably hiding this secret away from the world. No, quite understand. You seem to have control over your shifts, though. I only heard bone cracking for maybe about an hour, and you didn't scream or yell. Yeah, I hate to be the one to break this to you. I've done a lot of laundry over the years, and never once had I heard anything that sounded remotely like a bone crack going into my washer or coming out of my dryer or while either were on. If that were to happen, I would probably call someone to come check it out, but yeah, no, yes, I knew what you were doing down there. I knew as soon as the street lamps came on and you became aware of it, you dipped down into the only place you thought that you could have a good excuse to hide from me in. There's also a restroom down there, so you could tuck yourself away. And in theory, I mean, I've seen all of your naked parts there, baby. And there's some of my favorite parts. I said some. I love your eyes and those lips. I love the way your hands feel on my back and your head feels when I put it to my boot. What? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make light of a very serious situation. I knew that you were probably feeling lonely and that No one knew. I knew before I decided to say, fuck it, everyone gets to know I'm a witch, that I hid it away. And I'd have accidental spell castings. I would think of something and then I had to learn to explain stuff away. And that cold rejection when someone finds out exactly who you are and they don't like you for it, but they pretend they like you for it just so they can get away from you and not have everything be awkward. People are trained to be nice, even in unpleasant situations, but as soon as they're away from you, they'll say disgusting things and then they disappear. And I know the loneliness of having a massive secret, and I didn't want you to carry that burden. I wasn't 100% sure if you had anybody who was in on your secret and that you could be real with. And if you didn't have that, I wanted to be that. I want to be the person that you are not scared to tell anything to. And I stand by it. I mean it. Absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. I love you. And that means unconditional. If you came home today and told me that you were a cereal eater, well, I didn't want to say that. I don't want to put that bad juju out there. I wouldn't want that to be true, but when I said forever and always, I meant it, baby. And I'm sure that once you became a werewolf, there were things that you did that you weren't too proud of. And I want you to know, like, I know several werewolves. It happens, and it's not your fault. You weren't in control of your powers. It's not who you are. It's not who you have to be if you don't want to be. And if it is what you are, well, that is the nature of the beast. You don't have to try to control that side of you if you think it's what's supposed to happen. It's nature. No one gets angry at a spider for eating a fly. It's what has to happen to keep things balanced, to keep things going. So I just know that I love you. And I really hope that you'll never hide something from me ever again. I truly mean that. I never want you to hide anything from me. I never want you to keep anything from me. Well, okay. That's fair, but I did tell you. I did tell you that I'm a witch because, in fact, I was getting to know you and how you accept me for all my weird things. There's not many people who allow me to sing and dance in public and don't say stupid comments like, oh, Lord, oh, here we go. And you cheer me on. You're happy for it. You may not do it yourself, but you're happy with me being me. It's why I felt comfortable telling you that I can conjure up just about anything I think of, and I can absolutely make just about anything in my mind happen instantaneously. And I can create spells that will allow other people to at least do a portion of what I do on their own. I can make potions that create incredible things, good and bad. You allowed me to finally feel like I could be the things that your teachers and your parents tell you. Everyone grows up telling you you can be anything that you want to be. And then at some point they click into saying, oh, but here's what you should be. You doubled back and let me be whatever it was I wanted to be. And when I wanted to change stuff, when I changed careers, you didn't get angry with me. You supported me. You told me go do it even though I literally threw everything away. Why on God's green earth would I then tell you that you're disgusting or broken or wrong or evil or bad for being something that you that you didn't choose to be? And maybe it's something you've always wanted to be. Some people want to be a werewolf. And then say, I've had quite a few fantasies. I know literotica. What? Let's just say my Furfinity account has, Okay, fine. Screw it. I'm in love with Werewolf. I'm sorry. I was created. All right? They, from early on, those animators knew exactly what they were doing to us. I'm sorry, but Roxanne from a Goofy movie is way too cute. Way too cute. It's wrong. Nala with those eyes when, can you feel the tonight? Yeah. Yeah, no. See? Exactly. Oh, and I know Jessica Rabbit wasn't, but she sure did love a bunny. I'm just saying, they knew what they were doing, and we were created. So, what we're talking about, I completely forgot. All I had was mental images of where we grew on going through my head. That's right, baby. Baby. If you wanted to be a werewolf and you sought out this life, that doesn't matter. You are who you are. And when I said I loved you, that meant I love you, even if you stop loving me. I love you, even if it turns out you're the world's worst person. If the world is going to burn and it's by your hand, well then, let me grab the kerosene and match and help you. Yeah, no, I agree with you. That's probably a very unhealthy way to look at life, but it is the way we're looking at life, isn't it? All right, baby, I love you. Did I mention I love you? I could say it a couple more. I love you, I love you, I love you. Hey guys, Zena Alexander here. Thank you so much, everybody, for the live stream last night. That was so much fun using AI to be Dragon Ball Z characters and to see them fight for our love. It didn't go exactly as planned, but I did afterwards figure out how to fix the bot. So tonight we're going to test it not with AI, but probably Civ 6 or something like that to have chat control what I end up doing. This will be a fun thing. This will be a really, really fun thing. I'm super excited. So I wanted to give the inspiration for this audio. There's some weird things that Xena hasn't admitted to many people about. And one particular love of mine, I ended up telling a lot of things to that I don't think I've told anybody in my world. And they were the only person who was like, that's fine. That's perfectly okay. And I was like, wait, what? No, you're playing with me. Like, you're messing with me. You want to collect evidence and out me. Not like I think that it would actually cause me to get canceled, but we all have things that we're like, for example, another, like the Werewolf thing. Completely true. Completely true. And I don't think it was until I had this channel that I could admit something like that out loud. So, teehee. Um, I was surprised that they didn't mind the fact that like monster boys and girls are something that I totally dig. And given the circles I was in at the time, that could have made it to where a bunch of people wouldn't talk to me anymore. So, anyways, I wanted to do a nice little audio where it kind of was the reverse. It was more my ex talking to me about who I am and being okay with it. Though there were aspects with the speaker, me, saying stuff like, oh, you supported me through my career change. Like, yeah, like I completely changed my career and my love was perfectly okay with it. Like, they were like, that's fine, do you. And even though it was like, okay, but like, you don't understand. I don't know how I'm going to be paying my bills. They were like, that's fine. Like, I want you to be happy. And that's just, you find someone like that, hold on with both hands and never the fuck let go. That is a real fucking one. And on an unhealthy note, I guess I'm kind of admitting the fact that I I really am a ride or die. Like, if I'm in love with someone, really the world could burn down and I will be there by their side. I will hold the kerosene and matches for them. I will go out and I'll be a part of the world burning because I don't care what happens in the world just as long as I have them. I'm not saying that I'm a sane person. I'm just saying I'm a person anyways. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video live stream. Bye!